You might be wondering how I got here. This is how you make $3,000 in 24 hours.
At 220 pounds, my butt.
So now we have the gas tank removed here, got the seat removed, got one of the side panels removed. This bike definitely needs some love. It's missing about every other bolt. There's more bolts missing than there are on the bike. It's just kind of rigged together here. The main thing that I'm worried about is this right here, all the wires that were messed with in the computer and the coil or whatnot. Next on the list is to pull the carburetor out, get that cleaned up, get all gas cleaned out of the gas tank over here, and go from there. See if we can get this thing running. Got it up right here. It's still got some old gas in it, but we'll get that sprayed out here in a few minutes, get all the jets cleaned out. Gotta take out the spark plug, see how that looks, and yeah. All right, I moved to the garage just because it was super windy and a little cold out. But so far what we've got done is I pulled the carburetor off, I got the gas tank off, the seat, some plastics. This bike's gonna need everything replaced and cleaned out. I haven't checked the reeds. It does have Boyson reeds, which is pretty cool. Right in there, which is a very common thing on these older bikes to have done and at some time in their past. This is a 20-year-old bike, so it's a 2002 KTM SX250. I'm super stoked on it. It's definitely seen better days. As far as like the engine and everything, it's got good compression. It does not start, which is a concern, but I've purchased dirt bikes in the past. I've been rebuilding them since I was 13 years old, and I shouldn't have an issue getting it started. So right now, next step, I just went to the store and got some oil and some carb cleaner here. So we're going to change the oil, just make sure everything's fresh and clean inside, and clean the carburetor, check if it has spark. The spark plug's good. If it doesn't, get a new spark plug thrown in there, and go from there. Ow, fucker. Ah. To the store, and I wanted to replace these old carburetor lines with some new ones. So instead of buying a $25 kit for them, I went to Ace and I got these for 19 cents. So I got this put on the carburetor and it already looks 100 times better. First time running in 4 years. Started right up. Just had to prime it, get a little gas in the carburetor, and it started right up. All right, so we got the bike started, but now I'm running into the issue where every time I put it into gear, it just stalls out. I believe that the clutch just cylinder, the oil has been sitting in here for so long. I have a rag here because I opened it up and looked at it, and the oil was pretty gross in there. So I went to the store and I picked up a brake bleeder, which should do the job to help flush all the old oil out of this cylinder, this slave cylinder, and then the master cylinder up here, I can fill it with fresh new oil. I got some Magura mineral oil here. All right, without waiting any longer, let's get the old oil flushed out and see if we've fixed our issue. So far, before we lose light here, what we've gotten done was I got all this wiring was all on the outside of the fender, and I wanted to clean it. Oh, I didn't even notice that. It's missing a bolt there too. I want to clean it up a little bit. So I got it tucked up behind there. So it comes down here from the coil and goes up through here now. I got it all wrapped in some electrical tape because it was all just free wires hanging there. So now I'm gonna get these wires wrapped up. These shoot through here, ground here, and then go to this ignition coil right here. We have gotten all of the old packing out here. This is pretty crusty there. I'm not sure if that's or how long that has been on the bike, but I can say that it's definitely been on there a little too long. I'll show you the process of that and we will go from there. Hopefully it'll sound much nicer, a little more fine-tuned instead of so raspy and just bangy sounding. Bike definitely sounds a little better. You can't tell a whole lot, but it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. All right, and that is the KTM gone.